Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson in a two-guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Robinson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
None against Schroeder. Caldwell-Pope dishes to LeBron. Drummond passes to James. Goes up on the high post. Pass to Drummond. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Butler. None against Schroeder. Ariza outside. And the 3 off target. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Stolen by Robinson. Nunn kicks to Ariza. Drummond working against Nunn. Back to Ariza. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
And Ariza, much improved as a free thrower over the course of his career.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
First one falls for him.
Hold strong.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Jimmy Butler, Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson. And it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell-Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. James, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And, you know, Ariza is a great utility Velcro kind of guy. I mean, somebody that knows how to dish the rock. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Butler. First quarter of play.
Oh, that was terrific! My good. Well, I like seeing Butler show off his mad hops. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority.
Shoots a fader. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Nunn. Robinson left side. A 3-ball.
Yeah, Kevin, these teams do all the little things on defense well. Great at helping over and contesting shots.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Jimmy Butler is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell-Pope. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Knocked loose. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And it's the Lakers on the break. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Nunn. Outside Robinson. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Back to James. Schroeder up top, defended by Nunn. Here's Davis. No good that time. And the Heat going the other way now.
And as impressive as the numbers were for Jimmy Butler
in these teams, both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
Sinks the 15-footer. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Jimmy Butler can produce anywhere. He is a talented scorer.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Bounce pass to Davis. James kicks it over to Schroeder. James, the pass to Davis. Over Ariza. Drummond trying to get himself free.
Hard work from Ariza, just getting his arms and that length in the way.
Davis finds Drummond. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Schroeder against Nunn. That one goes. Count it.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Lakers have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Takes it out to Schroeder. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Adebayo. Caldwell Pope. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah.
And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Adebayo.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Steve, two defensive-minded teams in the building tonight. Both are good at getting stops.
Yeah, Kevin, this is going to be one of those chess match basketball games we get a chance to see. Difference, I think, will be the team that can somehow get easy baskets will make the difference.
Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 4-point game. James finds Schroeder. over none. Davis, the pass to Drummond. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stolen by none. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. None, bounce pass. Here's Adebayo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Adebayo's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Miami. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Done with it. To the middle, wants to get it to Butler, and does. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, Butler's a physical guy. I like his physicality. Somebody who doesn't back down at all. And because of that, he's excellent at getting to the line.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
And he makes the first. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys and he has taken off.
And Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Here's Drummond. LeBron passes to Drummond. Back to LeBron, and stolen by incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Adebayo with the bucket. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Caldwell Pope finds Davis. Lakers moving the ball around now. No one near James as he lets it go. Come on. A three-pointer, no good. And here we go. It's Butler with the teardrop. Gets a hand on it. Here's Ariza. Missed it, even after all those chances. And stolen by Butler. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Some say the mid-range jumper is dying out. Yeah, right. Guys like Butler, they keeping it alive.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Drummond. Back to Caldwell Pope. Drummond passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Schroeder. They get it back. Here's Drummond. And he banks in the layup.
Neat offensive rebound. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
Now, none. So here's Miami's starting group. Bam Adebayo is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at the point guard. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Miami Heat. Robinson, that's good.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Now here's Schroeder. And here is Drummond. James kicks it over to Schroeder. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Bounce pass Davis. Good on the bucket.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Miami with the ball. Nunn with it. Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson.